a little more of my introduction. Obedient children know the holy nature and just character of one who judges impartially. Their right to call God Father leads to their obeying him in reverent fear. In other words, we're supposed to obey God. When we come to church and some things come up that we have to do, these are commanded from God. You go into a church meeting, you can't take it lightly. When something comes up that says that we must do it to honor God, these are commanded because we must be obedient to God. We can't go in there nilly-willy, doing what we want to do. We must go in there doing what he has called us to do. It's very important that we learn these things because it says that we must obey him in reverent fear. I don't do it because I fear he's going to just kill me in my seat. I do it out of reverent fear. I respect him. I respect my God. And somebody said it this morning because he's done so much for me. They were singing it. We like to sing it, but can we show it? He's done a lot for me. So I want to obey him with reverence, respect. And then it says, so they are to live according to his absolute standard as strangers to the world shifting situational ethic. And let me slow up there. What they're saying is, people in the world, they go with the bend of the wind. They ethics, they can bend any kind of way. If you get enough folks together and you know it's ungodly, but in the world, if you get enough folks together and they say enough, then it begins to sound right to them, which means that you can bend them like the wind bend a limb on a tree. You ever notice that the hurricane, I'll be driving down the street and the wind starts blowing and the limb, if the wind is blowing west, you ever notice the limbs on the tree, they'll bend to the west. And if you know, if you're going down there, the wind, if it shifts and it starts blowing towards the east, you ever notice those limbs, they'll start bending towards the east. And you know, that's how people in the world are. They ethics, they change according to the wind. If the wind blow one way ungodly, then they'll bend that way and become ungodly. I wish I could say it was only the world. But I would be lying up here in the pool. I'm going to tell you, sometime in the church, we get to bending like the limbs on the tree. You can bring some ungodly stuff to some churches. Not St. John, let's make that clear, just in case you take it. But some churches, you can bring some ungodly stuff. And they'll bend to the wind because, hey, maybe the person that brought it, they bring the most money to the church. Well, let me tell you, I don't care how much money you bring to St. John, if you bend it wrong. All right. Keep your money. Because in St. John, we going to bend with God. I'd rather be broke in the house of the Lord or rich in hell celebrating in the world. But that's just me. But let me hurry up because it gets deeper. It says that reverent fear is evident by a tender conscience, a watchfulness against temptation, and avoiding things that would displease God. Children of obedience should also be strangers to their former empty way of life, handed down from their forebears, since they have been redeemed with the precious blood of Jesus. Amen. In other words, I've heard people say that I feel so empty. Well, it tells us right here, the world, if you try to please the world, if you live by the world's standard and ethics, the world will leave you feeling empty. That's why they were saying in the military that suicides were up, and in the teenage world, suicide was up, and they can't figure out was saying, one of my preacher friends saying, well, Easter Sunday, he gonna come in blue jeans and a t-shirt. Because he don't want nobody to feel that they gotta have a new suit to come to Easter service. And I thought, well, if they worried about having a suit to come on Easter, something got to be wrong. Because I ain't never had a new suit every Easter, but I still came to church. Sometimes I